All right, in this video, I want to walk you through how to find community groups, and I want to help you think through how your market works. For example, let's pull up a Google map. And what we would do here is I'm going to put where I am located. My office is in Canal Fulton, Ohio. All right, so I'm going to scroll out a little bit. What this is going to show me is my big cities that I'm near are Akron, right, and Canton, right? And potentially, depending upon your service and your service area, Worcester is about 40 minutes away. Alliance is about 30 minutes away. So Alliance and Akron are pretty close. Canton's the closest. But in between there, I have a lot of big cities, right? Well, in the context of local services, I have some big cities. So Massillon is a good sized city. Greene is a good sized city. Canal Fulton actually has multiple local Facebook groups. Barberton has them. So let's go back to Facebook here and let's think about this. So first off, if I'm a local service provider, I want to go Canal Fulton. I'm going to go to groups. And if Facebook cooperates with me. All right. So what I'm going to see here is there's all of these different groups here. Voice of Canal Fulton, People of Canal Fulton, Massillon Canton, Businesses of Canal Fulton Clinton Buy Sell Trade, Voice of Canal Fulton, this is the big one. Canal Fulton Heritage, of course, isn't going to do me any good. Northwest High School Alumni, which is the school district here. But look at all of these different groups that I could join. Now, some of them are really small. Canal Fulton Pickleball Club, didn't know that existed. But let's go into, first off, let's look at a Clinton Buy Sell Trade. Now, it's a private group, right? So you're going to come across three different types of groups. You're going to come across public, private, and then you're going to come across community and buy-sell groups. So there can be a dissection there of how they cross over. So Canal Fulton Clinton Buy Sell Trade, I'm going to join the group. Now, I wouldn't necessarily, okay, so here we go. Where do you live? Massillon, but my office is in Canal Fulton. Do you agree to follow the rules? Yes. Submit. So now I have to wait for the admins to approve me. So let's go back to this list. I believe that the Voice of Canal Fulton, I am in that group. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to take a look. And the thing that I'm looking for, now I've been in this group for years, right? I have an idea of what is allowed and what isn't. So free delivery, Lazy L Ranch Meat. So what do I see when I see this? Two things. One, they're able to post an advertisement. Two, they're able to post an advertisement as a page. So I would then take this group, I would add it to my spreadsheet, and I would say that this group allows ads and allows pages. This gives me an idea of what I am capable of doing in this group. Give me 1 second. I need 5 minutes. Okay. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more. Craft show. People selling mums, photography, quality flooring. So now if I'm a home services provider in the HVAC space, I now see that, okay, Northern Quality Floors, Inc. is running an ad directly in the group. I don't see any engagement, lost cats, most lost cat adoptions, things like that, Christmas decorations. Okay, Hiller Excavating. So now what I see here though too is that Michelle Hiller is sharing the Hiller Excavating page or a post from that page directly to the group. There is a get quote button. There's a little bit of engagement, but this is also important because now I understand, right? This is like, let me see here, see more. If I click on this, it has actually, like, this is a full blown ad right here, right? Pretty cool. People complaining, people selling, an event. So this group is pretty open to all types of different offerings. So if I go back over here now, I would initially assume as an HVAC company that like Akron and Canton, right, the two biggest cities, those are both right in between Cleveland and Columbus, Ohio. Cleveland's 50 minutes north, Columbus is 2 hours south. That those two cities, Akron and Canton, would be my only targets. But then I'd really be missing the point because Canal Fulton, one of the smaller cities, has a pretty large group here. Now let's also do Green, Ohio. Community group. Let's go to groups. Central Ohio buys Green County. We were not the city of Green. Green, Ohio, buy, sell, trade. Bowling Green. Let me try to change this up. So Green, Uniontown, Ohio. Go to groups. So look at Hartville, right? Another small community, 18,000 members. Uniontown, this is it looks like this is a buy-sell group. But then Stowe, right? If you're watching this video, you probably have no idea where all of these cities are, but these are actually smaller towns. Doylestown, just 10 minutes from here, 4,300 people. The whole point of this is that you may assume that the bigger cities are the ones that you have to target. But it's all these micro communities inside of that are actually probably going to end up being your bread and butter. You're looking at, is it a private or a public group? Is it a buy-sell group or is it a community group? Do they allow pages? And do they allow pages to post advertisements? Or do you have to do this as an individual? Now that group that I just joined a minute ago, right? Oh no, that's a different one. That's from the real estate space. Just looking through here. Stark County, that's the county that holds that holds Canton and many of these small communities. Union County is one over. Uniontown, Ohio, buy, sell, trade, right? There is so many of these groups. I could probably, within my service area as an HVAC company, if I was one here in Canal Fulton, Ohio, and I'm willing to go as far as Akron and Canton, I could probably find 50 to 100 different groups with 5,000 or more people in those groups in order to start to build out my organic strategy around. I want you, if you're reading this article, to think about how you can find these groups based on this video and build out a database or a table of all of the different groups that you might be able to post in. Do your research, public, private, buy, sell, community, pages or no pages, right? Advertising or no advertising, engagement or no engagement. Build all of that out and then prioritize what looks like the best. And in the next video below this, in this article, we will talk about how you can then warm up your relationship with that group and make it so that your posts do not get deleted and that you become a trusted member of the community, not just a spammer. So I'll see you in the next video.